Character Lakshman, the Lakshman's name Lakshman, these are two words. Man is the mind. So Lakshman is the mind that is fully towards, concentrated towards Ram and Sita. So that is what Lakshman. So Surpanaga comes and wants to marry Lakshman. What is Shurpanaga? The Shurpanaga is sharp. Naga is your fingernails. So this represents the desires of human mind. So it starts coming and it just scratches the mind, and the Lakshman, that is that you are with your divine, that is being scratched. And what Lakshman does it, he cuts his nose. That is, he just rejects the Shurpanaga. He tells the desires that no, I'm not going to come with you. So now she goes and reports to Ravan. So Ravan is the ego. The ego, he has 10 heads. So that is, the ego is not easily destructible. It has 10 heads and 20 hands. The mind as such is very complicated. So you keep thinking of the past, of the future, of what the people said. So many things. What people think about me, whether I'm accepted by the society. So ego is like 10 heads. And it's in a great thinking process is going on. And it wants to be the number one. And it wants to attain all its desires. So the ego comes in and it wants to snatch away the Sita. So what the ego does, it uses its Maya to go as a golden deer. So the golden deer is Maya, the illusion that the material world gives to you, that it can give all the happiness to you. That is the illusion that you get. That is why people go behind money or fame or status. So why should people work so hard? It is because they wanted to be accepted and by the society, because they believe the society will give them all the happiness. Also, they want to earn money because they believe money will give them all the happiness. And you can just go on. They want so much of gold. They want many friends, many parties, all the movies, any cricket shows. So all the outward activities, they believe that it will give them the kind of happiness they want in life. So that is the illusion of the world, that is Maya. So the Sita becomes very attracted with the golden deer, and she wants Ram to go. So now she is keeping the Maya more preference than Ram. So Ram goes to fulfill her desire, and again she sends Lakshman also. So now Lakshman became afraid, and he drew a circle around her, saying that please don't step out of this. This circle is known as the meditative stage, because even after birth, if you again go into the circle, that is into meditation, and remain with it, the Ram's power will protect you. So that is the circle. It actually means the meditation. So now Sita crosses that, because Ravan comes in the form of a yogi begging for food, and she thinks that she's doing something good for the yogi, and so she steps out. So this is what happens in most people's life. It is true that many people are attracted towards wealth and all that, and they just stop meditating or stop being very natural and getting connected to the soul. And what actually takes them away to the material world is that they want to help. They want to help their family, they want to help their children, they want to help their neighbors, they want to uplift the country. So many things. They see people suffering, they want to help them, hungry people, sick people. So all these things, they just go out to the world, and they just are lost. They lost their connection with the soul, and they just step out of the meditative state. So the Ravan now, he easily catches hold of her, the ego catches hold of Sita and takes away, and she is put in Ashoka Vanam. Ashoka Vanam is actually, Shoka is sadness. Ashoka is a place where there is no sadness. But Sita is very sad because she is not in, now she is not with Ram. She is not in connection with Ram. She has lost the connection. So even though the world as such doesn't have anything to be worried about, because the creator, the higher power that has created you, can also take care of the world. But what happens is we get agitated. We feel like we are somehow responsible for the world to be changed, and we become very, in the Ashoka where there is no problem at all, you become a big problem. You become very worried. So Sita then realizes a mistake, and then she starts meditating and praying to Ram. She completely surrenders to Ram. And Ram, there he comes back and sees that Sita is not there, and he wants to do something to cure her, because he can feel that Sita has realized a mistake, and now she is surrendered. She is in a surrendered state, fully praying for the Ram to come and save her from Ravan. So Ram now wants some friends to fight. So Ram and Lakshman make friends with Sugriva. Sugriva is the monkey god. He makes friendship with Hanuman, and then Hanuman introduces to Sugriva. Hanuman is the power of breath. So he is called Pavan Putra. That is the child of the Pavan, air. So that is, he is the controller of the breath. So with the Shakti, with the power of breath, you can, that is why in all the meditation techniques, the breathing exercises are taught in the beginning, so that it gives you lots of power. So Hanuman is the embodiment of power, of strength. So Hanuman is the breathing exercises and pranayamas, and your internal energy, the life energy, the breath energy. So, and he takes to Vali and Sugriva, these two brothers, monkey god, and monkey is the mind and all the thoughts in your mind. So all the thoughts, now it is under the control of Vali. Vali is the person who is in the lust. So he is full of desires, he is blinded with lust. So now the kingdom has to be given to Sugriva. Sugriva, the meaning is well-trained mind. That is the mind that is under control, a controlled mind. So what Ram has to do is kill Vali. And Vali, it cannot be, if you go in front of Vali, then Vali will get all your powers, 3 times more powers of you, and you will lose your power. So that is what lust is. Suppose you do not want to do eat a certain maybe a sugary product, say a Coke or Fanta, but as far as it is not before your eyes, you will not feel, you will not be tempted. But as soon as it is placed in front of you, it takes away all your energy, all your strength, and it's like it becomes very strong, and you just fall down for it. You just grab the bottle and drink it. So what it means is, when you're addicted to something, when you're lustful, when there is desire, it is always better to be behind it and attack it. So never go in front of the product or in front of a person, or for example alcohol, or if you're crazy about cricket or crazy about movies or crazy about money, travel, anything. So you should attack it. You should keep a distance from that. That is the best way of dealing with the desires. And once you go in front of it, then it becomes very powerful, and you have to naturally go for it. So that is Vali. So Ram kills him from behind, and then the thought processes come into control. That is, it is handed over to Sugriva.